Some people born to be doctors, lawyers, ball players. I'm here to move weight. It's what I do. It's who I am.
Hello, and welcome back to The People's Eyes, the place where you get no BS, no nonsense reviews, by the people and for the people. Today we got a special one, the first episode of the brand new season of Raising Kanan.
Excellent.
Another story from the Star's compelling series of stories, Power Book. Raising Kanan is personally one of my top series, so I'm looking forward to see how this season plays out and how it tops the last great season. Before we get started with this breakdown, let's recap some of the events of the last season and remind ourselves where we left off.
I gotta talk to you, mother to mother. Laverne assaulted. Wait, where are my guys? Get down!
Macho's check rank days is done.
How you my father, man? I've been knowing.
That why you shot him? Because you found out he was your father?
To let people walk away from him.
Sam was gonna go on the record about your shooting.
Sam cashing these slugs is connected to my shooting.
Is it connected?
You gotta stop with this bullshit, bro.
I put down Scrap, nigga. You didn't have the heart for it. You wanna know something, Lou? I fucked that shit up. Scrap wasn't no snitch. You should squeeze the fucking trigger tonight. You can save me, baby.
Hey, ma, remember you sent me to do that shit in the park? You tried to tell me that nigga was my father.
Yo, open the fucking doors, Marvin.
Yo, over here.
Yo, get in!
Man, I'm excited all over again. I don't know how that last season's going to be topped. How are our players going to fare out this season? Who survive and who goes out? Let's find out and get into this episode of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan Season 3, Episode 1, titled Home Sweet Home. This episode starts right after the fallout of the last episode's madness. Marvin is being drove away by the only neighbor that opened the door after being shot.
Motherfuckers always act like that shit good news. Went straight through. Like I should be celebrating. I got a fucking hole in my body that ain't supposed to be there, nigga.
He goes to the stash house to empty it and moves everything just to be safe. After the shooting on her doorstep, Rack is being treated at the hospital. The police are trying to question her for more information.
Thomas, we need to ask you a few more questions.
Don't fucking.
She proceeds to give them the story where Crown is being dubbed as the Kingpin.
I've been on Crown for years, and we didn't know he was over his head to no sidelines. That is until they stepped to me and they told me I had to cover his death.
The story is also being backed by her brother Lou, who also gives the same story and puts it all on Crown.
Jamaicans, Dominicans. Run no money to damn near half the United fucking Nations, man. You never knew about no dope dealer, man. That nigga always seemed like he was living beyond his means.
Over to Unique, and after saving Rack's life, he returns home to find his brother Ronnie is out of jail early. They go on a drive and discuss the state of the streets and the state of the hustle that Ronnie once ran.
Look who's on.
Ronnie's nigga. That nigga avoid.
Man, you been gone 3 years and you gonna get up and get your baby brother no love? Don't want my shit to get soggy. You ain't changed one bit, I see.
With the feds now, and Officer Burke is still on her witch hunt for Howard, and still trying to accuse Howard for being a dirty cop. She is then dismissed and further investigated for misconduct and further dividing her and her father.
That's all I've ever been doing.
And as of right now, you're suspended from that job, Detective Burke.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can. And I just did. Fucking mess detective. I could almost tolerate it, but it was just you
not a lie.
How is not who you think he is, okay? He's got
Stop.
secrets, I'm telling you.
After a failed plea from Ruck to fix their failing relationship,
I'm finished. I'm out. From here on, everything gonna be different.
So you thinking, man, you good now?
Look, I'm not saying we're good, Kanan. I mean, you and me, we got a lot to fix.
Kanan is now living with his friend Famous, and they are having rent problems, so they're discussing their options and plan to make some money. They decide to do the only thing that they feel they know how to and go to try and acquire a re-up.
Simrad got what? Simrad is it a nigga I get my weed from? Simrad? The hell if I know? I just buy this shit and smoke it. Selling is somebody else's problem. And look, I ain't trying to be on that track again. You know better than anybody. This hustling shit just ain't me.
Well, it's like you said, nigga. The rent's due.
Back over to Unique now, and after saving Rat from her would-be killers, he can't get her out of his head and heads over to check on her.
What's up, baby?
You lost, nigga?
You know, I thought I was at first. Till I found you.
He offers her a helping hand, and they end up bumping and grinding.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll be alright. You see the best part of the game.
The episode ends with Howard meeting Bert under the pretense of telling her what she wants to know. After failing to get her to stand down and stop with her witch hunt, he shoots her in the head.
The shit you did to cover it up, Malcolm. You had Sam killed. I know it was you. It had to be. And if you did that, who knows what else you could have done? Who knows?
There we have it. Brilliant starter episode. Left us in shock with questions eagerly waiting for the next episode. Will Marvin stay ahead of the game with Duke and repair their relationship? Will Rat keep her word and stay out of the game? Or will her new lover drag her back in? What will happen with Kanan and Famous, now out on their own ventures in the world? Is trouble awaiting? Has Howard made the right decision in killing Bert, or will this open a can of worms that should have never been opened? We're gonna have to wait and see. On the next episode, let's see how things start to unfold and what surprises await us. And that's it for our breakdown of the first episode of the third season of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, titled Home Sweet Home. Make sure to tune in for our next breakdown. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, and until next time, this is The People's Eyes.